Okay. Didn't you? What we got? Yeah. That's at 2100. So, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do our job. Got here. Nice. Tab? Yeah, tab.
Kuno's
Hey, kid.
got this.
Hi, Kuno.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Oh, there's another kid back there.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Jesus.
Love it in the dick.
Yikes.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing slurs at my crime
Can't
scene.
talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's
Yikes.
riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Alright, Kuno. Yeah, I'm not an arc. Let's chill.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit.
Shit.
Fucking entrapment shit.
Tim, what's up
We
here?
shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these
Oh.
kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! Says we're
Jesus.
fucking each other!
That is not what I said at all.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Okay.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
I don't have questions.
Fucking
Never
idiot
mind.
Mulkapa doesn't know any questions!
Alright, settle down.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
What?
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
I don't know what I expected
Watch
from
out,
that one.
Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Kid,
Help!
you need to
He's
settle
got the
down.
Kuno. Help! He's digging his dick out!
That is
Escalate,
not
Kuno!
correct.
His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's
Escalate.
there, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh,
How
boy.
did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense.
Go to his
There may still
reason?
be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Whoa, you fucked up right now?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Well, I haven't done
Fucking
shit.
logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
Oh,
No!
doing.
Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The
He's
nearly
really
psychopathic way
going
that
at
they
it.
slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Can I just punch him in the face?
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first
Yo,
place.
Kim, I don't
Listen
need
to
that
your-
shit.
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
If I fail this, it's not gonna go well. I'm not gonna.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
I mean, it's not hard to get that look with you, Kuno.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
Let's get back to
I know
the-
what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have,
Mhm.
because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Oh boy.
Kuno turned you into a prison bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A
Good
peepo
lord.
is a type of hat, by the way.
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper! You don't know where I come from! You're just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Yeah, alright.
Okay. He's kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Legendary. I'm not. You know what? Let's give it a shot.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't take the Kuno. Stay out of the reactor.
I mean, if we keep this up long enough, eventually he's gonna come down, right?
Kuno gonna fuck you up! Up, up, up!
Normal is not what we got now. You've got to work with what you have for now.
Shitload pig. What you...
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Alright.
Fucking idiot Mulkapa!
That's it.
Doesn't know any
I don't think
questions.
we're getting any more here.
Kuno doesn't...
That was, Yep.
This trash
Got
container
it.
is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
I mean, let's talk to the trash container.
The body is downwind from you. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Alright, so how do we get the
You
lock
could
up?
try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might
Yeah,
also
that
have
would
information.
Makes sense.
This is better than a private idea.
Whirling Rags back in the building here. What? Oh. Come on. Please? Inspect?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Alright, I guess that's it for now. Which, given the area, it's not shocking. It's industrial workers. Oh, yeah. Wow. I can't get there, I guess?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Alright, so why are we looking at
Because it's nice and
God
orderly.
damn!
Well-laid pallets, rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Right. Okay. Guess going along. I wish you'd walk a little faster. Okay. Whirling in rags. Oh yeah, that's this. Hang on. Options. Oh hey, I can do streamer mode. There we go. I was hoping there'd be a way to have it auto run all the time.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Oh yeah, I don't know my name either. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm taking a break from my old name. It just hasn't been working out. Let's let Kim handle it.
Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From
You just
where?
had her number
Are
written
you
down
okay?
right there.
What,
weird.
of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Yes, you're very successful.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
No,
Ask
trust me,
him
I got
about
this.
the
I'm a
body's
cop.
Location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Okay, I already saw the, but you know what?
Behind
It's
this
fine.
building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Sound a little upset there, buddy.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. Okay,
That
you
might be
got me.
something.
She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Yikes.
That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
I mean, you got her Wait, hang on. She works for you and you had to ask for her number?
Thank you.
Guard, come on.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad
Oof.
idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Oh yeah, the taxidermy.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
I mean,
if he
they could be a non-specific whoever it was.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Okay.
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You
You
mean
know
the
who this
strike?
guy is?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear.
There we go.
A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I'm not gonna ask if he killed him because this guy, he
The
wouldn't
lieutenant
have.
turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Let's go.
Okay.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh,
Which
excuse
way
me.
out?
You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What? But what exactly is money? I mean, really?
What are you, a philosopher?
Yes.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Is my money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry,
what?
but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my
Officer,
home is.
you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask
Oh
for-
no, no. No, they're gonna yell. They're gonna laugh at me
By the way,
again.
where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you?
No.
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
It is in Jamrock, so. Hey, +1 encyclopedia. Okay. And we've got more tasks. Right, I need the key.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much.
That makes sense.
And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod
what's
at
that
it
feeling?
and find out.
Callous?
I mean, that's a good
What are
point.
you? Kras Mazov?
Who?
Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre,
Ah, there we go.
was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government.
Wait.
Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
It says 11-day government, but he just said 9. Is there something about that? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I am.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait, but actually, what if I am?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
As Madoff. I need those
What
keys.
for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
Yes.
Concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay. I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the
Damn it.
question.
Absolutely in the
Yeah, Empire.
First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your
Yeah.
body is ready, sire.
Alright. My body is ready. Let's go. I am so going to fucking kill it tonight. Oh, hey. Got here. Ooh, money. You don't need that, right?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Goranci Kubek. Please, it's not funny.
I'm calling him Goranci.
The man puts his cup down and applies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering.
Stay masculine, homie. To walk in?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel, it leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older. The door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Let's go with 3. Kim will vibe with that.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yes.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
God damn it, not again. He's gonna say mean things to me. I deserve it, but that's not the point.
Can I help you? What thing?
Blue steel door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just that Frit warehouse, probably.
Why are there 3 T's in that?
Wondering about it is, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years.
That was challenging to pick up on that?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
What about the
Yes,
sign?
not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Yeah?
We don't. We have to
We'll
wait.
just wait, yeah.
They'll show up sooner or later.
There are these things called days. You
Okay.
sleep between them.
Okay.
He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Got it.
Just making clear you got that.
Okay. I wasn't aware of the concept of days, so...
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Yep. Alright, let's head back and look in the... Wait! I saw something. This.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh,
No, let's
excuse
chill.
me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade?
Kinda.
With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares?
Oh, no. Well... I don't need Kim to yell at me again. Alright.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Just
why?
a feeling. A warning from some part of you.
It's gonna be stinky. Open.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Oh, wow. I'm really reaching in there. Under the
You
boxes.
see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note,
Okay.
however. Among the
Rags.
threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Hell
As the
yeah.
legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the
Oh,
garbage,
God!
a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Why? Also, can I wear them?
Drop them in here, officer.
Oh.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something
You can-
slimy catches your eye.
We're doing it. Let's go.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Gross.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number.
Oh, he was a mercenary.
This is the kind of rib knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
All
Nothing.
right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
Yeah,
It could
if
be as
he and
simple
the
as someone from the hostel
this was
thing
the
in the
only
yard.
ones.
Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and is established.
the
Okay.
lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
I'm taking the mug.
You pick out a broken mug
What?
with
Yeah,
an
I'm taking
oddly
the mug, man.
racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility.
Taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you didn't write it down.
It's
Alright,
just
what's in the food
organic
waste?
waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. What's this? A blue
What?
piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels.
Shiny.
It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A
Ooh.
blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Victim?
Officer, is that your
Oh no.
paperwork? It is. Look. The
Oh,
plastic
no.
has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Did I kill this man? A bloodletting to be. Yeah, maybe I didn't want to be a cop anymore.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Oh, right, I
Go
forgot
to
about
your
Tutorial
inventory
Agent.
and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The
Alright, we're
container
done.
sounds a muffled gong.
Let's see what we got.
That's one thing off the list.
Oh yeah, I got level up. Oh wait. Let's do Inland Empire. I like him. Okay, we got Rack. Yikes. Alright. Oh wow, we kept the banana peel. Let's go. Oh,
It's
interact.
the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of
Nice.
urinal cleaner. There's a piece of
Urinal?
toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper.
Oh,
it's a
gross.
metaphor for you.
Come
Below
on
the
now.
pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
How's the white?
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The
Empire
case
is
files
great.
themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to
Jeez.
January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages. and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Yikes.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Attempted.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Oh, I'm sure I fucked up. No, I burned out.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense,
Okay.
if mostly illegible.
Naming convention.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Hi, Katara.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No.
Oh, you
different
mean the
one.
titular? Yes, well, so do I. You know, it's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died.
Yikes.
It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this
LED
monumental
pencil?
event. The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder.
He's gonna say no.
Lard, he is not really saying anything, just standing there.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
Oh.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Juries are at home in the Jesus.
Great.
Hanged Man.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too.
Nice.
The Hanged Man. Good.
Let's go,
strong
Kim.
name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Okay. Cool.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright, what's the yellow papers?
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Oh boy.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, yes. All
Now,
that remains
I have an
now
idea.
is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy.
Okay, hear me out.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Damn it, I can't issue him a fine? This is bullshit.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle.
There's the
body below appears stiff.
Yikes.
It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Okay, so
There he still is.
guess I can't cut the body down just yet. Oh.
The dented yellow male.
I'm not gonna talk to for now. Talk?
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Yeah?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that... Thank you anyway.
Yes?
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
The
If he knows
man
about the door.
ponders his cooking. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly.
Oh, he
Shrugging.
knows.
Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I
Oh.
don't know what's behind that door.
Get my ass killing, homie. Alright, I have 9 real. I think, or I could buy the tape player.
boomboxes wait on the shelves.
Damn it.
Typical
12.
Martinez streetlight.
That's
sits.
700.
You see rows of toy soldiers. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then, yes, buy something nice. A figurine. Big men on big horses.
Franco-Nigerian knight.
Yeah. Huh? That's cool. Got all of the... Neat. Alright, let's see what we can tackle here. On Wednesday. Right, I can tell her that there's no curse. And you need to be able to not vomit. $2,100. That's right, I have Sylvie's number. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Let's report back at the shop owner first.
You're alive and well. Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
Yes.
I knew it.
Let's
Oh,
go all
such
in.
horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
Yeah, I hit up the
A
entity.
novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of
Yikes.
sheep.
Heck. Wait. I felt her aura.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing
Logic,
her
you're no
pendant
fun.
too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. To hell with it. The chance
There
you
is
could
drama.
just lie, sire.
But... I'm gonna just break it to her.
Wait,
It's just capitalism.
What? The entire economic system is cursed?
Only world revolution can help. No. My brother heard revolution. Yeah. Capitalism is a cursed economy.
Precarious world? Economy?
Yeah, it's...
I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged
Oh,
around, and
no.
accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these
Oh
intellectual
no, Pet
things
Cat,
to
she's
cover up-
on the second page of Google!
It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will thank you for nothing. Please do buy some books or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic
Yikes.
collapse between you two right now. There was never any other way this could have gone.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am.
Okay. Level up. I do need to take endurance. Right? Is it endurance? Yeah. I do need to put it. Hold points? Okay. I should make the roll for endurance first. Right?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
I need
There are
25 real. If Feral White Check you put it, point in, you can try it again.
several maps. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol.
Always good to be
Me,
informed of your
Martinez.
surroundings.
This large map, Ozon, Laurentide,
right,
Alamir,
yeah.
archipelagos disintegrating into In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you. You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star on Ozon. 850 million people live on these little dots. And the ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara, connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars.
Impossible.
Gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost, perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and
Yikes. Okay, we got a map.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
Look at all that content.
Boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Badass hustling. Do the first one.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work?
Right.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that note. Okay. No, I won't. I might do one save scum just to see what happens.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinaise. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinaise North, finally coming to a halt on the spot.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your
Okay. So I can go here and then there. Cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna keep the save, but I need to know.
Hello again. How can I? Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Yes?
Damn. Alright, let's game. I really wanted to see if Kim would say something when I sold his pen. Okay. I could sell that probably. Rifle get me 11 real. It's so tempting, but what if I need it later? God, put ball. Alright, make some calls.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course.
Citizen.
What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is...
Received. Hold on.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap
Yeah.
a little rhythm with his right foot.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in
Oh,
her
no.
tone.
Oh, wait.
She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Let's ask her out.
No, absolutely not.
Damn it.
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
Why not?
What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring Gar into this. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Okay.
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally,
That
no.
true?
In reality, yes.
Oh.
Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Yeah, authority.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually. Yes, I know. It's just... Was there... No,
Made the
sorry.
call.
I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Yeah, go on.
My badge?
No, not me.
Okay.
No, sorry. People don't...
So the Union.
It was someone else.
Yeah, go on.
How about... Wait.
Yes,
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody. And so... Oh.
Real policemen
Damn.
have uniforms too, by the way.
Yeah,
Where's
where's...
yours?
Yeah, Kim doesn't have one either.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily.
Oh.
It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Gun.
No, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective.
Oh.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
Oh, boy.
It got pretty graphic.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
What? Is that not funny?
I remember this. You were screaming things like, my brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains.
Can't see without my brains.
Very nice visuals there.
I don't know what to say about that.
Me neither.
Let's just conclude
No
that.
idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Okay. What about my uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things
Disco
on.
things.
The disco things.
Okay. Yeah, paperwork?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork,
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
Okay, we're... Do I press her on quitting?
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy? 42%? Let's do it. Oh, +1, Gar asked her out. -1, you asked her out.
Yes.
Let's go!
You've obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened.
Skua?
Just made me want to quit. The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird." I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in Whirling. I really liked her. Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months.
Yikes.
But you...
Yeah,
well,
let's hear it.
You were worse than all of them. Honestly, even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat.
Oof,
No more.
which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project.
Oh.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fired yourself, but you can't even do that. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke. No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Alright, let's apologize.
I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened. Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. No, I was actually flattered. I've always...
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left...
Alright, I'll tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something. All sorts of things. Some disco, rock too. Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more...
Interesting. You still have to find a copy, though, before you can blast it.
Alright, appreciate it, Sylvie.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Back to the 41st.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over. 10-4,
I need money.
hear you. I don't have the authority to rent your... What does he want now? He's asking for money.
Is he fucking?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna...
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Alright, that's fair.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Nope.
Roger,
I'm not telling him.
10-10, over and out.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector. indicating the engine is warm.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without...
Translation. We're not alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Fair enough. Alright.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
What?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop.
No, you're the sorry cop.
Oh.
The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go. What? Jealous of the sorry cop? They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
We can duel. We can duel. We'll take the sorry cop.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe every time that won't happen.
Oh, I can just get it. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Gart for Sylvie. Set that right.
Can I help you? Wait, what? But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing.
That was
the morning
me.
she left. You broke the skewer.
I assure you it was him.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
Maybe I have a vendetta
I can't
against
believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to...
A tender type of hope. Something stirred.
All right. Did she
Huh.
say anything else?
Makes sense.
About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
Yeah.
Really? I should give her a call then. Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...
Yeah, that's it. Sick. There's the woman upstairs. Let's see what's going on with these guys.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I'll take those.
The man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium.
What else we got going on here?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Let's delve more into the
What was
backstory
with
here.
that fucking wink?
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Let's see.
Yes,
Oh,
officer.
no shit.
You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Yeah, I forgot literally
my.
everything.
You know where we are, right?
We're in Revachol.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. Yes, and Revachol? Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
I got nothing.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
It is 51. Yes? I do know that.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen.
Oh.
Knowledge should always be rewarded.
I should give the pen back to Kim then, huh?
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
Alright, give me a sec. Putting in order.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh no.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But since, you know, the war.
But they still have cops.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
Oh my goodness,
Besides,
why is it
I'm
open
not
on
the
that
best
screen?
person to explain the big things to anyone.
I don't need to see my email.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History.
A sigh. The lieutenant...
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary. Someone more educated in sweeping matters.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a...
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe?
Alright,
well, of course,
head out.
dear.
Hey. Psst. Yes, you.
Oh, retard.
Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Yeah.
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Yeah, can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism. Many times you keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie.
I did.
Eat the rich.
I did say that.
Sodomize the landowners.
when I was
There
trying to
are
get
all
that
people
sandwich.
Who have more than 25 real in their pockets. Literally murder all
Okay,
human
I don't know about that
beings,
last one.
regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
It's
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Hang on, I gotta send my brother a screenshot of that. No.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Good. We're here for it. -2 visual calculus. Internalize. Okay, what else do we have here? Internalize that. Cool. Oh. Rich person. Aw. Well, let's go go up and talk to the guys, see if we can get anything done here.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
I mean, true.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
You have succumbed to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Alcohol? Okay.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach.
Oh no.
Got drunk and drowned.
I don't have a problem with it.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here.
The
The
ham
influence of
sandwich
the
race? What
ham
is that?
sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Oh, I'm not gonna say that. He's gonna kill me. Let's help me do the
Begging
job.
for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I don't think he's talking about my race so much. He's just talking about me.
You will
The character, not me.
Isn't that
Him,
right,
me, not.
babe?
Hey, Katara.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
You have no idea what he's saying.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Enough with this begging.
Oh man.
You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminole Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Oh, that's considerate at least.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Okay.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshahed's race theory. He would take you as one of his own. Well,
I mean, I'm surprised.
not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject them.
Accept them and become an advanced race.
Or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Conceptualize it.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Do you?
Look at the thing,
The
Jim.
lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayolite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race.
Categories.
Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education
Hmm.
Those
heroic.
are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Okay.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Okay.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königs, the other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic meat-based food, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the S. The
Continue receiving
Areopagites
wisdom.
are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable, the latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B are the unheroic races. Amorph to an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see.
Okay, sure, that's
Pinkness
what he means
is
by
a
ham
racial
sandwich.
quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural The Koiko, the countless micronationalities au grade, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
You don't like them?
They are microscopic. the Semenoreopagite superstate, its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Simonese and
I'm not going to remember any of this.
Halfway between type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little evolution.
82,000 year history on the
Is
planet,
it
huh?
82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over. Like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad. In Zarath, the revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A
bots today. Oh no.
Condition passed from the Khoikhoi to the Occidentals.
Can I say I'm popular?
But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potato. Enough of Tibet mediocre tips. Are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptation. Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman. The mosquito is born sterile.
It seems that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Yeah,
that's enough.
It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformed.
Now, do I understand it?
Nothing.
Oh no.
To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race? You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. I cannot imagine what else we have to discuss.
You know anything about this mug? You probably love it.
So much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your.
Okay, my bad. We're just gonna leave for now. I have to internalize racism. I cannot. Why can I not? Oh. We'll just leave that, and we'll stop internalizing that and keep internalizing communism. So we have racism, communism, and toxic masculinity. Cool. We are creating quite the specimen here. Okay. Talk to this guy.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Can you give me some money?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Hey. Give me. Let's
the
go.
coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always glad to help out the RC.
Let's go.
Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to, you know, the winter's fat is slowly running out. Still better than scabbing, though. I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs. Murder, huh?
Alright, murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Yeah.
Of
I'm
course,
solve it.
Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
I mean, the guy paid me, so he clearly he's good.
It's the truth.
Oh, drama agrees. Okay. I was just cool with being bribed, but it doesn't hurt to also be right. Let's see. What have you got?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike.
Alright, that's fine. Tell me about the murder.
About a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring back
That's
open up
not
the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for...
We are not
My
taking a
thing.
side in this just yet, sir. Pity.
Let us work!
Let's just head out for now. I think I can internalize racism by talking to this guy again. I feel like he's gonna help me out with it.
Looking for something? Oh man.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
That's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Yeah.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, sorting
Oh,
of the
boy.
race. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Explain.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. So,
don't like
lately
this.
we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources. This concerns you, policeman, so you better be
I
vigilant.
don't like this guy.
The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of...
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for. Right
This hurts.
under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chanson lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to
Guy
control
follows
your
great replacement theory. No. I mean, if I'm internalizing... Oh, but Kim's right there, but I need to get into the harbor. Oh, fuck you, man. I can't. I can't.
push your luck, runt.
I could. Oh, that's. Oh, I feel dirty. Oh, that got me 10%.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles. Their logo is the Bloodless Rose.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do.
A colorful display of cigarettes there, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Not a good place.
Guess not, no.
Good thing you're unrecovering alcoholic.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I
Yeah.
guess you already know that. No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Oh, wow. Let's just not make this worse for
Welcome
ourselves.
to Frit. Feel free to look around.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean
What's that
this?
magazine you read?
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
What's the fashion police?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Okay.
Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Oh wait, Kim is there. I didn't even see him. He's kind of inside of me right now.
I don't know. Frit?
Why is there 3
I
T's?
think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra
That's pretty
letter.
good.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Yeah,
a
the
warehouse.
warehouse.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't really...
She looks up from under.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just
Okay.
a little back room here. Okay? A warehouse.
Again,
She
important.
scrunches up her face into an expression.
Fine. Frit doesn't have
Damn,
a warehouse.
okay.
Just a little back...
Dead body.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around.
Okay. I don't know, really. Uh-huh.
It's been like 10 days, hasn't it?
Reality? You mean, what reality?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the class?
Tell me
I
about
don't really
economic
know
reality.
anything.
Oh.
I mean, I'm 15. I don't know. What about it?
Oh, where
We're
are
in
we?
Frit? As mankind, or
What will her essay prompt be?
Is mankind?
in a good place? I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
What
I
time is
don't
it?
know. Look at the clock.
The clock shows the time at 10:09.
Wait, what?
The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't.
When ordinary people take over the government, and yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean. Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Okay, that's all we're getting out of her. Oh. Well, we're getting there with advanced race theory. Talk to you again.
Hello
We
again.
have 3 hours so
officer.
we can get the
How are things?
dice until we can go to sleep and then hit up the union workers
Excuse
after.
me? Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
I believe her.
Is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Alright, I gotta go. Wait. Stop. Tab. Alright, go in there? We can. I do need to open
This
this up.
orange machine is dead still.
Heroic?
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it
Minus 20
slowly
on that.
melting.
Alright. Okay. I've got Cutters. Go to the pawn shop, double check, see if I can find my gun. I forget what he said about that.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Yeah, missing gun
Sure
again.
thing. You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long.
Right,
Off the
someone
job,
else.
photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig, truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it? You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Sure, man. I doubt it, but I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is all
Alright, excuse me. Maybe the chick in the upstairs of the Whirling in Rags knows something. Right now I'm just kind of waiting on time. And so the door is flush all the way around, so I wouldn't be able to use a pry bar or anything.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Come on, man.
The door is mute and indifferent. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick. This door can only be opened.
Yeah, okay.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all.
Absolutely not.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. And when you're done thinking about them, plus smoking them gives massive bonus.
Does it really? Find smokes and smoke them. Okay. Got here.
The bed is cold and not particularly.
The option to go to sleep becomes available.
Yeah. Money. I can't pick up these bottles? Okay. Alright, let's brave the mirror.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered as you slowly abort. You clearly have not thought.
Doing it. Oh God!
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Yikes.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. Oh my god.
Oh no.
You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
Oh, I should have just left
You have
this a
worn that green
mystery.
to your- What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies.
I promise, or I promise a lie. Alright, I'm not gonna try it.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
I use the chain cutters.
Your hands, however
Ow.
skillful, can't manage this task on their own. You should get your chain cutters out.
I just said use. Oh, I need them in my. Oh. Encyclopedia.
It belongs
Let's go.
in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious
I'm not feeling like a
orchestrations.
superstar, I'll be
For
honest.
Revachol, your city. That meant if it doesn't rhyme, you're not out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now.
Okay.
Only the grimace remains. Not
But
really. Oh must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
Yeah.
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume Lemillion, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
We'll do our best to stop the expression.
It's too late.
Ain't happening.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a...
Okay, so...
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Interfacing.
In it, your face. The chain cutters
Damn it.
slip out of your hands as you attempt.
50% through advanced race theory. Guillaume du Million.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. but it's all just
Yeah.
too
I can
morbid to
reroll all the checks. I'm just seeing which checks I want to.
He takes a step toward the door.
Okay. Who's in the next room? Yeah. I don't really need to do anything on the sink. Cat? Nothing up here. Let's see how much real we get for... Oh wait. Okay. Still showering.
The door is closed.
Hi. We're kind of done with that.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into...
On 1075. I don't want to try anything on the ice cream machine just yet.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer.
I haven't talked to him yet.
Like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I'm the law.
From another planet. Hey there. You sure are, my man.
Yeah, he gets it.
People get that you are the law. You really don't have to keep saying it.
But I am the law.
You sure?
Yes. People...
It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, all around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
Take your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Spare change?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man.
Yeah, fuck the bosses.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
And smokes?
Nope. Don't smoke.
Damn.
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse.
Yup. Nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You left up.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Rebishaw's weird.
Okay. Dead man.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
What'd you figure out?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Jeez. On.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms.
Makes sense.
Stuff like that.
I dig.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. We're pals and all,
Tracksuit.
but I can't just freely
Damn.
hand out this rockin' beauty. Sure is, like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands.
Oh, hey, Zap.
This one looks roughed up enough.
Hells might
to
actually be
some
here
sort
this
of
time.
Found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Okay.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly.
What?
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator.
Yeah, but they're
type.
going to be in the office,
know
and I need
what's
to
up.
hit the button for
Ah,
that.
yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Hey. There you go. Hey, Zap. Yeah, Hell's
Anything else?
actually might be here
Yeah,
this time.
this ain't
I don't
really
know.
my area of
He's been in and out.
expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. Us lorry drivers, camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
I could try empathy and... Yeah, I could try empathy because I also have to try it on Kono, and put a point in it if I
Ease
need
into
to.
it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
I'm
Maybe
trying,
the
man.
Full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn. It's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Alright.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's dip. Have we internalized racism? 69%. Nice. Yeah, the game's great, especially if you grew up with point and clicks like Putt Putt or Pajama Sam or Freddy the Fish. This is that, but very, very much grown up. I've been enjoying it. It's quirky. There's a lot put into it. Okay. So now we'll put a point into empathy.
Fuck does Kuno care?
What's going on?
Damn.
He's an ungovernable youth on your crime scene. Like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment.
Okay.
Doesn't
Oh yeah, let's talk to her. We didn't do that yet.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Okay, good talk. We put a point in empathy, so let's hit up the lorry driver.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Ease into it. Don't go too far.
You really are the law, aren't you?
That all the beans you got,
Yeah,
Tommy.
this ain't working out. Map. Uno. Footprints in the dust. I think I already tried that. Going to Italy for Christmas. Nice. I went to Italy like, oh god, how long has it been now? It's coming up on 13 years ago, maybe? Beautiful country. Loved it.
There
Definitely
are
want to go
several
again with
footprints
Rachel
in
at
the
some
mud,
point.
left by work boots.
Okay. Let's see what other points. Perception seems a lot of pain instrument. A lot of physical instrument. But that's gonna be so hard to get. I can only put 2 into it. Yeah, I think one of my favorite parts of Italy was it was like the wandering markets. But nice. Fucking love sailing. But yeah, it was the wandering markets because I went up and I went to the butcher and ended up getting like just half of a chicken, and it was the fucking best seasoned, perfectly cooked thing.
Sunglasses in a...
You like
it was so good.
officer? I've got the latest.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of... Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Conceptualization. What does it mean? Oh, nice! Yeah. I remember you, last time we talked, you were going to visit him. That's awesome. Just says Vindic Rendezvous.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster. Giant, yes.
I like it.
But they also make your soul quiver like jelly.
Wow, officer. You look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you...
Alright, Kim, what do you think?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician.
Let's go.
You could do worse. Take them if you want.
A man
Gimme.
who knows his style. Much respect.
Abort. These are hideous.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very...
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Yeah, you're
Are
right.
you sure?
Thanks, Kim.
But they look so...
Alright, let's check these. More Inland Empire. Minus some perception, though. We got drama. I get physical instrument by not wearing a shirt. Alright, let's not internalize that anymore. That's, Forget thought for 1 point. Oh no. Okay, so I have to keep not wearing a shirt. The process from mood to Sweden. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into details on views on Brexit, but yes. We're going all in on Inland Empire. Political ideologies outside of like memeing in video games, probably shouldn't touch on in streamer vids, you know. I've already seen the sign. Can't really afford anything at the pawn shop unless I sell. Ferris, if you're here, I'll take the suggestion. Is there anything in my inventory I can just sell and not? Maybe a sea monster did this. Oh, Inland Empire. Get a lot. That's 25 right there. I can sell postcards? Okay. Yeah, you're always gonna find people on both sides of a decision, even if it's not.
Sure, let me have a look.
Regardless of how it works out, there's always gonna be people on both sides. For some reason.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Let's check out the clothes.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
How is composure? Is white something I haven't? No, because I've already tried Kuno.
I like playing in the dark.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Nocturnal instincts.
Still,
damn.
All you see is an old.
Anything else I can assist?
Have anything for you? Can I have your sandwich
It
now?
is such a pleasure to see you again,
Damn.
officer.
Or rhetoric. Rhetoric? Rhetoric. Background for bottles. I've still got 2 hours in the game to kill. Oh. Oh, without actual erotica. Okay.
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
What
It's
is
the type of
romance?
book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
That's enough romance
Maybe
for me.
some about other books?
Yeah, it's right now it's 1900. I need to wait 2 more hours and I can pick up the dice that I ordered, as well as get some sleep, and then I'll be able to talk to the union members who would be in the cafeteria hall.
Oh, kings and queens. I think that's why people read.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Fame sounds
Why would
delicious.
they do that, sir?
I'll be a superstar cop.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything, standing over a dead
Alright.
body.
We could talk to the bookstore owner about the world and reality, as well as the dice maker.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biography. Okay,
Alright,
but
never mind.
please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits. Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
About the pendant.
Oh, this.
Hey, there he
No,
is.
It's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell,
boy.
for example.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
Wards in the back
Yes,
door?
the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do. It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail.
Wow.
Okay.
Void raves. You have new words. The woman before you scans the...
Let's see.
The display rack is brimming with worn paper.
Oh, Man from Hjelmdal. A very popular series of adventure, blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those
Void
mystical
raves.
things he encounters. They're bound to grab
Love
those
it.
with little imagination and nothing to do.
What do I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, the Man from Hjelmdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
$9? Good lord.
Rows and rows of Hjelmdalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hjelmdal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hjelmdal. Return to Hjelmdal. And the Solop, maybe 100. Man from Hjelmdal and the Sages
Oh,
at
he's
the
just
end
gonna
of
go
the
off
world.
with more.
Not even close.
Oh my god, there's
Man
so
from
many
Hjelmdal
titles.
In hell.
Uh,
Man from Hjelmdal.
any
and
books
the
call out
forest
to me.
of slaves. Nothing of interest.
Damn it.
Only silence.
Well, that's another pain threshold task.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous.
I think I need the We're All Game to do that other quest.
Shelves filled to the brim with.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crime. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these.
Okay.
Shelves full of.
I would say The Greatest Innocence.
Very
yes,
religion,
most
okay.
certainly. A very influential
Maybe I can learn about
historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell
reality
you that.
through this one.
You're a law. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point.
You'd recommend it? Of course she's gonna recommend it.
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
Well, I have enough, so let's do it up.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
Okay. We got something now.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events, historical. Most of it ends up as your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time.
Oh no.
Let's see what that's the spirit. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is what I was made for. A pop quiz is a short examination designed to test your knowledge.
I know that.
Without thanks for nothing. Dolores
Seriously.
Day. Dolores. Incorrect. Dolores Day was the
Damn it.
innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified her colors are
Okay.
silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver,
Boys,
a
that's
wreath,
probably
an
the
airport bag,
woman I
and
lost,
blonde hair.
right?
Stay clear of this one. There's something terrible about
I'm
this
thinking
one.
about it.
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't. A pop quiz is a thanks for nothing. Dolores Day. Dolores.
I can just scroll up, right?
Correct.
Hey,
Nothing
let's
much
go.
is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he, as the
Okay.
first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like
More
him.
and more uni.
It is presumed
All day,
his
every day.
disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party.
You're in your last year, aren't you, Zap?
Question 2. Who was easy? Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Franklin,
An innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world. A literal personification of history.
it doesn't help me.
Traditionally, I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does
no.
not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary.
No, that
The
didn't help.
innocence- Damn. Dolores.
No, pain threshold. It's not Dolores. Vesper Messina, right?
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Vespa Messina is not a
Franco Negro.
correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time
Innocence
ended
like a pope.
serfdom
Oh.
and established the Inter Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue.
Yeah, you could have picked an easier and shorter education, but would it have been as fulfilling? Like yeah, it's gonna be harder to get there, but you might like how it turns out better than any other option.
Question 3. Who got it under control? No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical information.
Get an
Yes,
encyclopedia.
there exists a group called the Founding Party, known as the Holy Party, during the time of the Pericanacion. This, the world's oldest international organization, there seems to be a mix-up with the sources. At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day. She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful.
Dolores.
No, stop thinking it. I said it wasn't her. She was true.
Stefan the Despicable?
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Stepan the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was a ruler who conquered the known world during the Kedriatic conquest, instead of the despotic Erno Pasternak.
Kedra.
Incorrect.
Damn
Kedra
it.
is correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences, some assumed to have innocentic qualities, some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the most famous and important of these was Erno Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest. but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. I've got it. Honest.
Yeah.
Of course, this is my thing. The reason I exist in this world. Zero doubts. Incorrect. While
God
Franco Negro built
damn an
concrete
encyclopedia.
churches- Oh yes, militarism. And yes, obviously.
Dolores Day.
Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has been everything from inter-esolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow. Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and a D. Not particularly remarkable, but technically a passing grade. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Alright, fair enough,
What's
Empire.
going on with you? Okay.
You are shouting at an inanimate object. Like
I
a
mean,
real
the inanimate
weirdo.
object
No
started
wonder
it.
Browsing through the book again, you still have trouble understanding the torrent of information. Your educational survey is done.
I can do better
it
this
seems
time.
rather unfair to try again. Oh yeah, this is what I was made
This
for.
was this one.
Correct. As the question easy.
Strongest
Everybody knows the answer
was
to this. You, me, anybody.
I'm gonna say
Incorrect.
as Franco.
Correct. Franco Neck question got it under control.
False
No problem.
was
Solid on this
Erno.
one. Correct. The most final. I've got it. Honest.
Then it was Dolores Day.
Correct. Everything. Congrat and A. You really navigated some treacherous waters here.
Let's go.
The lieutenant is doing his. Yeah, sure. It's so much. Browsing through your educational.
Can I do this?
A pop quiz is a short. Thanks for nothing. Dolores Day.
Okay,
Dolores.
so 4.
Correct. As the question easy.
Then
Everybody
it's
knows the answer to. Correct.
that
Franco
one.
question got it under control.
That
Correct.
one.
The most finals. I've got it. On it.
That one.
Correct. Everything. Congrats and A. You really
Okay.
have it, but endless tries.
Sick.
Advanced race theory.
Let's go. We did it. You talk to the guy.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and to Mazovian socio-economics.
Oh, hey, we got 2 of them now.
0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Okay. Hey. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
You feel nothing.
Damn.
If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here. She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief.
Wait, did I get the dice?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce one die per customer. I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it's... Sure, I'm good. How did I become one? It was a bit... Some of my friends were role players. Not especially.
Some of those nice people have...
Here we go.
Very
Pick up my
good.
die.
That will be 7 real for one.
Right.
I don't do orders on...
I forgot I hadn't paid for it yet.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserable. We should take care of that, then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't...
Okay. So, I need 7 real.
It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Yeah, he's just there to talk shit. Okay. Thanks, Kim. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I go down to the basement and I can get out. Here. Oh.
Looks like someone tried to reconception. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out. That's
We already
a
knew
good
about
question.
this.
Reality.
Yeah, I already knew about that one. Alright, up, back here. Way. And we'll be wrapping it up a little bit here.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me? What about
Come on,
what
man.
I have been through, huh? You're not the goddamn protagonist of this story.
That's fair.
I am. This is my hostel cafeteria.
Alright, thanks for stopping by,
need
Zap. It's always
my
good to
money.
see you.
Literary demotion. That's the worst.
Good luck trying to use it.
Oh.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before you're... Not until you bring me the...
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use.
Oh, Lieutenant. We're done here.
Okay, unfortunate. Let's talk to some people.
Yes?
That's Kim. Can't talk to any of them. Okay. Huh.
The worker. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. You gently shake
Damn.
his
Snake Eyes, great.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could sell.
Transport enclosure.
Huh?
Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal. A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high. I took them and arrested him for driving under That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. You're
The lieutenant nods as you
what a guy. Kim's got my back. I knew I could count on him.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here? The pawn shop is always open.
Ooh. Chemistry, let's try it.
Nope. Still no clue.
Yes.
Roy.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud?
No one was defrauded.
200, let's go.
Of course. I mean...
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your...
The
No!
rest is for him.
That's fair.
To compensate for the pain of being...
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another... Sure. Let me... Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Fair enough. Damages. Go to the hubcaps.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well?
Sorry for the trouble.
Great.
There we
Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you... The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night
Sick.
in advance.
I'll take a room
20
here
per
too.
night.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else?
Now we can go to sleep. Actually.
The door is closed.
No.
This is the door to...
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation.
Okay. Honestly, I probably could have gotten into the room by going to the balcony and through the crashed window,
The air
right?
outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
He smoked?
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes. You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor.
Good point.
This man relishes his cool quite a bit, below it all.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
Alright. How do you think it went
Well,
today?
We didn't even look at the body.
Yeah, we did. What?
And there's still much to do at the crime scene, too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough. It's not my job to evaluate your methodology, officer. We weren't able to find the union leader, Evrard Claire, much less interview him. So that's on you to do. We didn't talk to the White House, right? Above all, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a...
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't know why I do the things I do.
It's impressive,
Lieutenant.
especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. They're quite limited, actually. The power
Who wants
officers
my
of the Rebel
shoes?
Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed
That's
to
fair.
play any part in the economic struggle. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up. We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary,
Jeez.
even lethal.
You ever killed anyone?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Okay. Let's
The
continue.
coalition government and the moral intern. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the Morlinton leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
Yeah,
The
tell me
Moralist
more.
International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do you
The
think of
moral
them, Kim?
intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And
Okay.
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth.
a historic
Day
figure,
and
the
Innocence,
author
right?
of the modern age. You will have to look elsewhere for opinions.
Okay,
The
symbol?
subject, interesting question.
The R with the
It's
crown
a
on it?
blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can.
Something kind, something almost something ominous, something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Do you?
Okay. I say we lean into the communism.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest
Oh.
bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
I understand.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate. Me too. but I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Alright.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now.
Level up, let's go. See you in the morning, Kim.
The bed is cold. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep then sleep doesn't come.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault. Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get it. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see if their internals can get
Something to
something
do
out
with
of it.
What was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts, your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Oh snap. Okay. So this is gonna be a whole thing, I imagine. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Very excited to see what goes on in our head as we sleep. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. You guys are amazing as always. Hopefully I will see you next time. Be tomorrow. If all goes well. But until then, y'all take care.